The first week of Air Force BMT is where everything changes, and most people aren't ready for how fast it happens. You arrive usually at night, already tired, already stressed, and before you even have time to process what's going on, everything starts moving. There's no warm welcome, no slow introduction. You step off the bus, and from that moment on, your normal life is over. You're told exactly where to stand, where to look, how to move, and how to respond. Every second matters, and there's no room for hesitation. It feels like chaos at first, but it's controlled chaos designed to shock you out of your comfort zone. Within minutes, the pressure starts building. Military training instructors take control of everything: the way you stand, the way you speak, even the way you look at them. Every detail is corrected immediately, and mistakes are not ignored. It's not random and it's not personal, it's intentional. They are breaking down habits and rebuilding discipline from the ground up. For someone who's never experienced that level of control, it can feel overwhelming. Your mind is trying to catch up while your body is just trying to keep moving. As the first days go by, you start to realize that this isn't about physical strength, at least not yet. Week 1 is a mental test. You're constantly under pressure, constantly being corrected, constantly expected to perform at a level you're not used to. You might think you're prepared, but the environment pushes you in ways you can't fully understand until you're there. The lack of sleep, the constant movement, and the need to stay focused at all times begin to wear on you, and that's where people start to struggle. Not because they're weak physically, but because mentally it's a lot to handle. One of the hardest parts of this week is the loss of control. There's no phone, no contact with the outside world, no privacy, and no comfort. Everything is structured. Every minute of your day is planned, from the moment you wake up to the moment you go to sleep. You don't make decisions anymore. You follow instructions, and you follow them exactly. For a lot of people, that's a bigger challenge than anything physical. It forces you to adjust quickly, and if you can't adapt, it becomes even harder. At the same time, something else starts happening. You begin to understand the system. What felt like chaos starts to feel more organized. You start reacting faster, thinking less, and doing more. Small improvements begin to show. You stand a little straighter, move a little quicker, respond a little sharper. It's not that it gets easier, but you start getting stronger mentally, and that's the goal of this first week. Not perfection, but adaptation. By the end of week 1, there's a clear difference between those who are adjusting and those who are struggling. Some people begin to build confidence, even in small ways. Others start questioning themselves. Doubt begins to creep in, and once it does, it's hard to ignore. This is the point where mindset becomes everything, because from here on, it doesn't slow down. It only gets more demanding, more structured, and more intense. But if you make it through this first week, you've already taken the biggest step. You've survived the shock, you've faced the pressure, and you've started to adapt to a completely new way of life. And just when you think you're starting to understand it, week 2 begins, and that's where things really start to separate those who can handle it from those who can't. Like and subscribe to Militiology if you want the real truth about military life.